Would you like to learn how to channel light language? Do you feel intrigued by this very unique language? And do you feel that calling that maybe this is a path that you are meant to walk upon to channel light language? If so, then this video is for you. I want to give you somewhat of a beginner's guide to how to open yourself up to channeling light language. Because light language is truly a powerful and beautiful way of expressing light codes. And here you may wonder, well, can anyone channel light language? And the answer is yes. However, not everyone is open to it. But light language is the language of soul. That's why when you're listening to a light language, it resonates deeply with you. It's like you feel that connection, you feel that shift. And that's because your soul remembers, your soul understands. You, the human being, may not understand, but you as a soul, your soul understands, your soul recognizes that language. And light language, it comes in very different frequencies, just like different dialects and different languages. You know, here we have German, English, Spanish, and Chinese, and all these different languages. Well, it's the same thing with light language. There are different frequencies, different dialects, so to speak. There are the angelics, there are the dragons, there are the galactic beings, and, you know, Arcturians and Pleiadians. There are all these different languages, so to speak, and each language has a different frequency. And the ones that you really feel resonate with is because you remember that frequency, that language. So going back to the question is like, can anyone channel light language? And the answer is yes, because it's already within you. You already know that language, you just have forgotten. And the more you awaken, the more you open yourself up to it, the easier it will then be for you to then tap into that and then channel those light codes, channel light language. Because like I said, it is the language of soul, and well, soul is within you, right? So the more you connect yourself with your soul, and that happens through your awakening, then eventually you will then feel called to, or it will be easier then for you to express light language. And light language can actually be expressed in many different ways as well. It's not just a spoken word. Light language can also be expressed in the singing and signing, using kind of like sign language. It can be expressed through the written form, and even through art and movement, and even through silence, the silent presence. So as you can see, light language can be expressed in many different ways, and it is a beautiful transmission of energy, of light codes, and can have an immense impact. Now, I'm not going to go into too much detail as far as like what exactly light language can do and how powerful it is. There's a video in the description below where I explain a little bit more about what exactly light language is. So if you want to learn more about that, check out the link in the description below. But now, how do you open yourself up to channeling? First of all, it requires an open heart to really for you to connect deeply with soul, with yourself. So what you can do is you can just tune in, really drop out of your head into your heart, and really just tune in, connect within. Just connect with your soul. You may even get into somewhat of a meditative state, like really calming down your mind, quieting down your ego, and then setting the intention to channel. Because setting an intention, think of it like that. It's like you're opening the door. You're kind of pushing the start button, so to speak, right? There has to be an intention that, okay, now I want to open myself up to channeling. It's like an inner decision as well, because one thing I want you to know is that once you open yourself up to channeling, your life will change for the better. Never for the worse, always for the better, because the more you start channeling light codes, light language, it will affect you in so many beautiful ways. It will transform your life for the better. So it requires that inner decision, that intention that, yes, I want to open myself up to this now. I want to open myself up to channeling. Because then you're also inviting your soul to kind of step forward, and also any guides to maybe then channel through you if that is who you want to open yourself up to. And here I also want to mention, light language, it doesn't come from you. It's being expressed through you. So you don't have to think about the words. It's all, it flows. When you open yourself up to channeling, it just flows through. You don't think about the words. You see, it just flows. I don't think about the words, because you can't think of these words, because it is very, very difficult to think of the words. So it really just flows. Just like when you're speaking your own language, English or whatever language you're speaking, it just flows. So it comes through you, right? It just flows. And whenever you're channeling these light codes, it is also an expression. It's being expressed through you. So always remember that it's never coming from you, because whenever you're doing energy work, the energy never comes from you, because that means it's coming from you. It's like depleting you, and that's not the case. Whenever you're channeling, it's always coming through you. I really just want to emphasize that, so you don't have to worry that it has to come from you or whatnot. You're really just opening yourself up and allowing the flow to come. And also, whenever you're then feeling that something wants to come, you will then notice that there's something that's trying to push through you, right? There's something that's trying to come out, that's trying to be expressed through you. Here, I want to invite you, don't hold back, don't question it, don't edit it or anything like that, because like I said, it's flowing. It's not meant to be edited. So here, what you can do is just tune in. Just take a breather, just take a breath, connect with your heart, and really set that intention. Okay, I want to open myself up to this now. I want to open myself up to channeling light language. And just open yourself up, and then just open up your mouth and let whatever wants to come out, let it come out. Don't edit it, don't hold back, don't question it, just let it flow. You see, it just flows. And I want to invite you to practice that, because it's already within you, so you can already channel. Yes, okay, if you feel like nothing is coming, then okay, then maybe you're not quite ready yet. Maybe you do need somewhat of an activation. Maybe you need somewhat of an inner preparation to open yourself up to it, because it's already within you. It's just maybe locked away. So what you can do to really open it up is, for one, listen to other people's light language activations, because that will help you attune to the frequency. Listen to any of my activations or someone else's activation, because the more you listen to it, the more you tune yourself to it, because then also you're hearing maybe different frequencies, then you can attune yourself to these different frequencies as well. And then also, if you're really serious about, yes, I want to learn this, if this really feels called to you, you're feeling called to do this kind of work, to learn light language, then you may want to take a course or training or anything like that to help you really learn the process and also receive the activations. And I want to invite you, if that is really what you would like to do, is I just recently released my brand new program called Activate Your Inner Light Language, where I will guide you through a step-by-step process of activating you to 4 different ways of expressing light language. And there's also a section in it on how to use light language for self-healing, for your own self-healing. And of course, then also I share about how to then maybe move forward and evolve if that is what you want to be doing. But if you really would like to learn how to activate your inner light language, definitely check out my program. There's a link in the description below, or you can go to activateyourlightlanguage.com and you can get all the information about what's included in the program, and also, get started if that is what you would like. I would be honored if you were to join me in my program. But if you're really feeling that draw to light language, and there's a reason behind it, that is your soul nudging you that this is something that you are meant to experience more or learn, or even maybe you need some more healing for yourself. So listen to your soul. Let your soul guide you on this path, because it led you to this video. So there's a reason behind it. I don't believe in coincidences. If you feel drawn to light language, then listen to that. So I want to invite you to give this a try. If you're really feeling drawn to light language, then try this out, really tuning in, connecting, and setting the intention, and just opening your mind, opening up your heart, and just allow whatever wants to come through, let it come through. Now here, you may then even record yourself just so you can then listen to it later. So you can open yourself up to just letting the words flow without trying to think, well, okay, what am I saying? So you may record yourself and just let the words flow. And here, just practice, and keep opening yourself up. And you may then even try a different way of expressing light language. Maybe you do feel more called to more the singing. Maybe it's the signing, using the hand gestures. Or maybe in art, because it's like when you're tapping into the flow, when you're tapping into that energy and it's being expressed through you, you're absolutely in that flow. It just comes out of you, right? So you can just practice different modalities if you would like, different ways of expressing light language. But if that is really important to you to learn light language, just practice. Open yourself up, and then let me know in the comments below if you've tried this. Let me know how it went, if you had an experience, if you were able to speak something. And in the beginning, it may just be a few seconds. When I first started channeling, I was channeling maybe a minute, and now I can channel for a whole lot longer. But I've also been doing it for quite some time now. So it's okay if you're just channeling just one word or even 2 or 3 words, or maybe just a minute or half a minute. It's perfectly fine. But if that is really what you feel called to do, then just open yourself up to it and in practice let it flow. And like I said, if you would like to learn it and actually have that process and really be activated, then check out my program, activateyourlightlanguage.com. But here you go. Thanks so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, do me a favor, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done that already. And be sure to check out this video about where I explain a little bit more about light language if you want to learn a little bit more about that. But I look forward to seeing you again in the next video. Until then, make it an amazingly abundant, successful day. Namaste.